Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 48 of the TEW 2020 Pro Wrestling Noah series here on the channel, as it is going to be the end of 2015 in the Global League. And my God, what a Global League we have, though, to end out the year. For the first time, 4 blocks. You're going to have each block will have 8 guys, so 32 wrestlers competing in this Global League. As far as last year's very successful Global League, had 24 people, 12 guys to each block. Felt like we need to expand a little bit. Our roster is getting better and better, it seems like, and I feel like that's the best way of showcasing it. I think we're in a perfect spot right now where we have the right set of veterans that can kind of fill up some of those, like, 24 through 32 spots, if that makes sense, as far as those guys that usually would not be in the Global League, but they're going to be in it this time around. And maybe, for the final time for some, and for some, a return. As we're going to talk about with Kendall Bosh. He's back in the Global League. I know he said he was done, but since he's still active here in November 2015, I felt like he's the perfect guy to be in there. As the blocks look like this. So block A, we start off with our GHC Heavyweight Champion, Kazuchika Okada. And we have Kazushi Sakuraba, Kenny Omega, King Devitt, Muhammad Yan, Takashi Sugiura, Tomohiro Ishii, and then Walter to round up the list. Quite the interesting 8 there. You have Devitt, the former Emerald Openweight champion, Omega and Okada, of course. No strangers to each other now. You have former, people that competed in Pride, and Sakuraba and Sugiura, even though Sugiura did not have as much success compared to definitely Sakuraba. And then Walter, looking to make a big splash here. And he's got a lot of, as far as big names to go up against, Tomohiro Ishii, as far as having 2 Money Mayhem guys being involved. That's a lot of fun. I think that's, we got a Laughter 7 guy in there in Sakuraba. We got a King of Wrestling, as far as for King Devitt. A lot of, that's a block that I'm very much looking forward to seeing how that plays out. Block B, we have Chris Hero, Go Shiozaki, Hiroki Goto, Katsuhiko Nakajima, Kensuke Sasaki, Saya Sanada, Shuji Ishikawa, and then Yuji Hino. My God, so again, we try to pick a little bit from everywhere. So we got a King of Wrestling in there, and Chris Hero. We have a member from Brave, and Go Shiozaki, Money Man guy, and Hiroki Goto. Of course, father and son, if you will, of Kensuke Sasaki and Katsuhiko Nakajima of Diamond Ring. Saya Sanada, L.I.J., Shuji Ishikawa, and Yuji Hino, as far as having the Muscle Bombers and the Strong Pillars of Violence there. So almost one guy from each group, which is pretty cool. Again, this is a hell of a block, though. You have a lot of guys that are in the same as far as strength-wise. They're around the same level. And I think this could be anybody getting the win here out of any of these 8 guys. So that's really, really awesome. And as for Block C, Daisuke Sakamoto, Katsuyori Shibata, Keno, Kenta Kobashi, Kenta Miyahara, Minoru Suzuki, Naomichi Marufuji, and Takeshi Morishima. So that is quite the elite level of 8 guys, as far as having 2 Diamond Ring members in Keno and Kenta Miyahara. Got a member of Strong Pillars of Violence, got a member of Laughter 7 in there, a Suzuki-gun guy, member from Brave, and as far as the Muscle Bombers, as far as 1/2 of the Muscle Bombers, or 1/3 in this case, for Walter being in there as well. So, Takeshi Morishima, you have, as far as a lot of different variables in there, as far as with Marufuji, Shibata, Daisuke Sakamoto, and Takeshi Morishima, those 4 men, as far as changing around, as far as having, 2 of them have been, or 3 of them rather, have been GHC Heavyweight Champion. Daisuke Sakamoto hasn't, but as far as each man has been a tag champ too, and of course Marufuji being, I want to say it was just Marufuji as far as the only guy in this block that has been the GHC Emerald Openweight champion. But yeah, this is another one. Obviously Suzuki and Kenta Kobashi are in there as far as bringing that veteran, as far as name there, but Marufuji's been around at least since the beginning of the promotion. Same thing with Morishima's in the first very fucking match. And, as far as, so this is very much a harkening back to that, the early and mid 2000s, as far as some of these names, obviously, like Kobashi and Suzuki. So that should be fun. And then for Block D, to round out as far as the Global League, the 2015 Global League, the blocks, Claudio Castagnoli, Jun Akiyama, Kenta, Kota Ibushi, Manabu Soya, Shingo Takagi, Tetsuya Naito, and Yuji Okabayashi. So, 3 different LIJ guys, and Manabu Soya, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito, all in the same block. Kenta and Kota Ibushi, what a, I can't believe we have not done this match in this series before. But that's going to be a first-time meeting. Claudio Castagnoli being in the same block as Kota Ibushi, that's going to be another first-time matchup in the series. And, Kenta and Claudio, they've had, as far as they've traded matches back and forth, so you have the GT Emerald Openweight champion in Tetsuya Naito. You have, as far as, a guy looking to really prove himself in Yuji Okabayashi as well. Kenta Kobashi, as far as Kenta Kobayashi, but Kenta, as far as a former GHC Heavyweight Champion, and, of course, Naito, former GHC Heavyweight Champion. I've got a lot of different variables. Obviously, everyone is jam-packed to be able to have a chance to beat the GHC Emerald Openweight Champion. And Tetsuya Naito, sure, it's the same thing as for Block A. Everyone jazzed up, especially Kenny Omega, to get a chance to take on Kazuchika Okada again for some. And for some, it's first-time meeting, so that should be fun. But for this tournament, as far as it's going to be 28 days, and then we'll have the semifinals to determine, the winners of blocks A and B squaring off, and the winners of blocks C and D squaring off, and those two, then whoever wins, those 2 matches, will take on each other for the finals, and to see who will be the Global League 2015 winner. And so each show's going to have 4 tournament matches, and then 2 undercard matches. So, it's a little different than what we're used to do. Usually, there is not an undercard. Mainly, it's in the past just been the Global League. So it's going to help out the entire roster, I think, as a whole, going forward here. As, let's get it rolling here for day 1, though. Let's get it rocking and rolling. They got us in Budokan. I don't hate that for the first night. As, not the biggest of nights compared to what we've seen in the past, but hopefully it's still a good show. So we got a backstage incident, though, for Masato Yoshino as he brightened the mood backstage after doing several funny cartoon drawings of his colleagues there. Nicely done. So the main, that's a tough one, because Okada probably should be in the main event, but I don't think that match is going to be all that well. So I don't know as far as if that should be a Budokan main or not. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe we run Chubu here. I guess while we're thinking ahead here, assuming like 10,000 will probably be the safe spot as far as, we could either run Nagoya's Rainbow Hall, which I don't hate that. We'll just go ahead and pick that for now. Yeah, the boat race place, the Sapporo Ice Arena is not a bad call. So the Maisun Arena, of course, Osaka Castle Hall, that might be the best bet here. Have a sellout in Osaka Castle Joe Hall. So yeah, we'll go with Okada and Muhammad Yan in the main, as it's going to be 16 minutes, but Kazuchika Okada is going to beat Muhammad Yan. And as far as the co-main, probably Sakuraba and Ishii. So Ishii's going to beat Sakuraba, so good start there for Tomohiro Ishii. Devitt and Walter now, as far as that will be the next match. And Walter is going to beat King Devin, a huge upset there. That's mainly just coming down to wanting to give Walter a big-time moment and a big-time win. And I figured Devin was going to be a little happy about that one, to be honest. No, we'll just give him some fluff there at the post-show screen. And then Omega and Suji Ora. And Suji's going to beat Kenny Omega. Tough break for Kenny Omega to start off with. But, really showing it to the Gaijins there. As far as letting the, or as far as, I guess, Walter, but mainly with Omega, getting shown there with Suji, because obviously Walter, not a Japanese native talent. So for the undercard here, wouldn't mind having just one Young Lion matchup. Wouldn't hate that. As far as which one it shall be, though, that's besides the point. Because it's probably just Abe. Because we got Abe and Nomura. That's it, since Shito Ashino's still hurt. Oh, yeah, we'll probably not have it be a Kiritawe. Hey, Alex Payne's not a bad call. Sure, we've done this a handful of times. Oh, no, first time singles match. Not a terrible way to start off the show. At least not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think that's a terrible way of starting off. But I would love to get a tag match on here. Yeah, let's get Pato and Ricky Marvin. Yeah, let's go the Bucks. Good shout. We need to get Ricky Marvin out of Brave. I'm thinking, but he will be beating Pedro Aguayo Jr. Will the Young Bucks? Yeah, so now we get to change the time a little bit. At least for this first night. 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'd add 10 minutes to something. I'll add a couple more to this, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and make it a 2-hour show. Not bad. Not bad as far as for this first night. Run the show here. It's Abe losing Alex Payne with the sweet spot. So that's a 52. Start off the show. Not bad. Not bad at all. 69 here. Nice for the little junior tag match here. The Young Bucks. Doing good. Good stuff. More bang for your buck. A lot of green for Matt and Nick Jackson. 13,000 in attendance. 13,778 to be exact. So not a sellout. Oh my goodness. Kenny Omega with a semi-severed spinal column. That, my friends, is unfortunate because he was going to beat Kazuchika Okada during this tournament. Wow. Well, he's out for the year. 78 for Devitt and Volter. Is Volter getting the one with the gotcha bomb in 24 minutes? And they don't click. And 82 for Sakuraba and Ishii. Sakuraba taking the lariat there in 20 minutes. And our main event, Kazuchika Okada let the red ink over Marmajon in 16 minutes. And that's an 85. Fucking Kenny Omega, man. No luck in the world. I cannot believe that. The first fucking show and someone's already getting hurt. Unreal. So that's, I mean, everyone's going to basically, everyone will get a free 2 points there. As we'll have Okada. I just can't believe that. That's fucking wild. Wild. Well, let's hope the first day for Block B goes well, as on to day 2 we go. Alrighty, night 2. That's the universe again. Backstages. Daisuke Sakamoto passing on microphone work to Yuji Kobayashi there. So we got Go Shiozaki, Chris Hero, Goto and Yuji Hino, Saya Sanada, Kensuke Sasaki, and Shuji Ishikawa and Katsuya Nakajima. This is probably the most cohesive block, but also the toughest block, too, obviously, when you have all that talent in there. This is definitely a Budokan show. I know that much. And Go and Hero, probably the main. You know, and Go's going to beat Chris Hero on this first night. So they have traded matches back and forth as far as, now last year during the Global League, Hero beat him. And then the year before that, Hero beat him. So last time Go has beaten him in a singles match was back in 2011 during the Global League. So it's crazy. They've almost, besides 2012, was the only year they did not face off against each other in the Global League. So pretty wild to think about as far as from that perspective, from a historical standpoint. But yeah, that's, I mean, main event, 28 minutes, we'll gladly take that. Go getting the win. It's tough about the co-main. I'd probably Sanada and Kensuke. That's a really good match. Kensuke's going to beat him just before the 30-minute mark. This is, I believe, yeah, about to say first time meeting, singles-wise. That's big. Big-time co-main. Man, I mean, there's just some really, really good matches here. Nakajima and Ishikawa, I really love. Ishikawa's going to beat him. I want to say this was a, GCM Road Openweight title match. I got a 95, or 91, Jesus. 91. But Ishikawa's beaten him twice before, and Nakajima beat him the first time during the Global League in 2012. But yeah, this should be a really good match there. Then Goto, Yuji Hino. Yuji Hino's going to beat Hiroki Goto here. Goto and Yuji Hino, they've traded as far as Global League wins. This is now the third year in a row that they faced each other in the Global League. Wow, and it's so yeah, that's a very solid top four. And so we'll have Nomura take on, as far as Takeo Mori. Don't hate it. First time meeting again. Another tag. Just kind of have the same idea. Not formula, but same idea. Basically the same ideology, though. Going to have a lot of junior matches, I know that much. As far as Kanemaru and Taichi, they'll be taking on. As far as Atsushi Aoki, maybe maybe Katoge and Arata go with a Momono Session tag. Yeah, we'll need a Steel Show match anyway, so this is perfect. This is tough. It's a tough one. First time meeting though, wildly enough. So we'll have Taichi beat Katoge. Nice. See how day 2 goes. 32 for the opener. Not great. No more Red Apple's game. Tough break there. 65 as we have a bruised pectoral muscle for Daisuke Arata. Everyone just getting fucking hurt. Black Mephisto though for Taichi in 12:52. It's always the person to steal the show match as Goto and Yuji Hino have a banger. As 81, we'll gladly take that as Yuji Hino with the British German suplex. As I couldn't win either way. Both guys with 86s there. 88 for Shuji Ishikawa and Katsuki Nakajima. None of selling here as a splash round. Again, two guys who did the exact same. So could have won with either way there, but Ishikawa benefited from having a hot new move. Good stuff there. 81 for Sanada and Kensuke Sasaki. We get fucked over with first time finding out that they have awkward or they don't have any chemistry. So that sucks. But Sanada did outperform him, so the wrong guy wins, but the Kingbuster for Kensuke Sasaki in 29 minutes. Then our main event, N87 here, as Go Shiozaki beating Chris here with the elevated Go Flasher. Hell yeah, two guys in the 90s, and Go was the better guy, so the right guy wins. But that's a hell of a Budokan show. They got blessed with a really good show there. As far as who to play, yeah, probably Go again. Yeah, Hero, and yeah, I guess then, I guess Ishikawa there. Or Sanada, maybe, because he was the better guy in their match. Good stuff, Block B. Definitely a hell of a block. So on to the first day for Block C now. Alrighty. Day 3 is... They got us back in Budokan. Not sure if we'll keep it, but... it's a pretty good show, though. As far as having Suzuki and Kobashi, that's the first time we've done that in this series, as far as the singles match. So that's fun. Kenta Miyahara and Takeshi Morishima, Daisuke Sakamoto, and Katsuyori Shibata. That's probably the main. Co-main's probably Marufuji and Kano, but yeah, I really like this show as Atsushi Aoki. Pentagon Tips on Psychology. Teneo Nomura there as we probably won't run there. Probably for the best. So Sport Ice Arena's never a bad call. Yeah, I don't hate that either. Alright. But so yeah, Daisuke Sakamoto, Katsuyori Shibata. As Shibata's going to beat Daisuke Sakamoto in the main, 27 minutes. Marufuji and Kano. As Marufuji's going to beat Kano. This could have been a huge win for Kano though. But we went with Marufuji, just felt like that was the safe bet. First time ever sharing the ring together, weirdly enough, between those two. Morishima and Miyahara here. Setting this as Steel Show because they don't have any chemistry. Morishima will be getting the win. And then Minoru Suzuki and Kenta Kobashi here. Giving him a lot of time, letting him tell a story, and Suzuki's going to avenge that loss. About 13 years ago, as far as when the title match between those two, well, actually, it'd actually be around 12 years ago. I want to say that was December of 03, but it might have been in 04. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Either way, Suzuki gonna get the win. So we'll probably go with going back to as far as Abe here. Go with him and Dragon Kid. Dragon Kid gonna get the win. So we'll probably have to change the length of this show as well. I'm going to go with a 6-man, at least change it up a little bit. So, I mean, I don't hate that. Might go with a Grush, Sombra, and yeah, I guess either we'd have to go Kotoge. We'll probably go Kotoge here. He can work back-to-back nights since Harada got hurt. Got Dust Up a little bit as trying to think who should they face. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate as far as doing Nozawa, Super Crazy and Marvin. Don't hate that. Could give him a little bit of time. Oh, not Taue, Sombra. There we go. So Nozawa gonna beat Roosh. What a sentence. As yeah, I mean, we'll probably be a little close as far as time wise. Yeah, we'll be about 7 minutes off. So don't hate, but obviously, you know, we're not gonna change really any other time. So down to 2:30 we go. And we're gonna run the show. The 44 for the opener. Both guys, as far as Dragon Kid was really off his game, then Fuminara Abe seemed off his game. Just terrible start to this one. 70 though for the 6-man, as Perros de Maldeapon taking on Los Ingobernables de Japón, as Nozawa pinning Rush with the Nozawa driver. Good stuff. 7:58 for Suzuki and Kobashi. Suzuki getting the win to Sako Otashi in 20 minutes, beating Kenta Kobashi. 63 for Morishima and Kento Miura. Not bad for those guys not being able to click. So they made impact for Morishima. Get the win in 10:30. 82 for Marufuji and Keno. Is Marufuji with the Shirin Yu in 27:31. And our main event, Katsui Shibata beating Daisuke Sakamba with a PK kick in 26:34 and 86. Gladly take that. Not a bad start for Block C. Not bad at all, as, yeah, we'll just kind of show love to Main and for Marufuji. Good stuff. On to the first nights. Day 4, first night for Block D. Alrighty, as day 4. Let's see where, I mean, this is going to be a hell of a night, though. Claudio and Kota Ibushi. That's the main. That is the main for sure. Then Shingo and Yuji Kobayashi is probably the co-main. Kenta and Suya, it's not bad. And then Nakayama and Naito. Pretty one-sided, unfortunately, there. But, yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a show there. God damn. So, Kensuke Sasaki is wanting to put over Walter. Hell yeah. Way to go, Kensuke. That'd be an awesome match, though. Kensuke and Walter, I mean, they beat the fuck out of each other. They do that in Fire Pro as, but yeah, the Goya Rainbow Hall. Guess we'll run there. Just kind of going around the loop. God damn. Why have you guys picked that up? There was a big ass lightning bolt. Whew. Yeah, I bet that. Oh, my God. Surprised the power's still on, to be honest. It's Claudio beating Kota Ibushi here in the main event. Yeah, this is a first time singles match beating. But that should be incredible, hopefully. Junakayama and Tetsuya Naito, we'll just go ahead and have this because I'm kind of nervous now the power's going to go out. This Naito going to get the win and steal the show match. So I want to just make sure. Because obviously, we'd be fucked if this thing goes out. Drew Nakayama. Yeah, we're going to have that. Drew Nakayama can't even work a 10-minute match anymore. Kenta and Manabu Soya. Kenta's going to beat Soya. Yeah, pretty... that might be a first-time meeting, too, as... makes sense there. Yep, that is a first-time singles match meeting. And then, of course, our co-main, Shingo Takagi, Yuji Kobayashi. What a match this would be, is Yuji Kobayashi's going to get the win there. Bit of an upset there, as Shingo beat him last year. Just felt like it was right. We're going to give it a little bit more time, though. Shingo a little unhappy about that. Yeah, we'll just pump him up after the show. Nice, as, yeah, we'll go with, go back to the tag here. It's weird, I didn't even think it was supposed to, like, rain that hard. I thought it was going to be a light rain, not, goddamn thunderstorm. Whoa, as, yeah, we'll go Cedric and Alex Payne again, as far as having, they've been a pretty fun team to book. Yeah, we'll go Pac and Tanasaki. We'll start building up towards, as far as Yoshihino and Pac. We'll start building that up a little bit down the line. Not right now. Since it's kind of, mutual understanding that we know that match is going to happen. Since, he won the goddamn Global Junior League. Giving him a lot of time, though. 20 minutes. We'll probably bump that down a... yeah, we'll bump that down a little bit. Bump it down to 16. And then that will mean... Nomura's back on the rotation. More Keisuke Ishii. Don't hate that. Keisuke Ishii gonna get the win. And, yeah, we'll go ahead, change this back down to 230. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's gotta get changed. Red shoes. Giving too much. Assuming he's got, like, just got a bunch of, have it be. There we go. Perfect. Let's run the show. As, yeah, Keisuke Ishii, good little performance there. Heel kick in 10:24. We'll try to get his momentum back on the right track. I think that's kind of the game plan with this tour. It's an 80 for Pac and Tanasaki against Cedric Alexander and Alex Payne. It's Pac pinning Cedric Alexander with a 630. As Pac with an 80, 71 for Inuki Tanasaki. Right team getting the win there. Nice little match, though. 64 for Drew Nakayama and Tetsuya Naito. As Naito carrying this one. Jesus Christ, as Drew Nakayama had no chance here. Yeah, just Drew Nakayama. What a mess. As Kenta getting a little Psycho knee in 20 minutes, getting the win over Manabu Soya. Good little match, though. At 80, we'll gladly take that, especially for our first time meeting. As Shingo and Yuji Kobayashi. What a match here. It's a brainbuster for Yuji Kobayashi over Shingo Takagi. Some good stuff there. It's a 93. What a match. Claudio Castagnoli, a man who has just been bound and determined to make this global league his. I mean, if you look at the history of our promotion here at Pro Wrestling Now, as far as the history of this save, out of the top 5 matches, I think 3 of them involve him during the global league, and they're all 99s. So it's just, this seems to be his gimmick, and he definitely is someone that is built for this. Pound for pound, one of the best guys in the world in that squared circle, and he's proven it here, beating Kota Ibushi with a Ricola Bomb. Hell of a show. Hell of a show. And, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a hell of a night there, Block D, as far as seeing what they can do night in and night out. That's a hell of a block. Yeah, we'll put over everybody that was in that main and Shingo. Good stuff. So the first nights are over for each block, and now going on to day 5, as far as we're going back around the Block A. Alrighty, day 5, as, first day without Kenny Omega, unfortunately, as he was going to take on Tomohiro Ishii, which that probably been the co-main. That's a hell of a main event, though, in Kazuchika Okada and King David, Sakuraba, Muhammad Yone, and then Takashi Sujiura and Walter there as well as Claudio. Get a locker room lift and provide a free creative drinks for everyone. And then Kendall Bosh passing on microphone work to Go Shiozaki still. God bless him. Alrighty. So, yeah, the Okada Devitt match. First time that this has happened as far as in the mod. Trying to think, the first time it happened in New Japan, I want to say it was Kazuna Road 2013? That might not have been the first time, but that's the first time I remember, as far as them two having a match. I was really hoping Dev was going to beat him too, and he did not, unfortunately. But it's a fun little match. I think for the time it was really good. I think now it'd probably be like a okay match. You know, it's just I think the bar's kind of risen a little bit, unfortunately. Well, maybe not unfortunately, maybe fortunately, but just the way it is. As it's tough. I don't know if we should have Tsuji Walter there or Sakuraba Marmignon there. I guess we'll go with yeah, this is Steal the Show match, so we'll have it not be the main. But Walter getting another win here, so that's 2 straight wins for him. Sakuraba gonna beat Marmignon. And just for shits and gigs, just to see what Omega was gonna beat Tomohiro there. I believe that was a first time singles match meeting as well. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Unfortunate. He's gonna be out for a year and 4 months. Fucking sucks. Absolutely sucks. So, with, obviously we have to have another match, as far as adding a match to this. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, yeah, we're back to having it be Abe here. So, Abe's gonna get involved. But just kind of thinking ahead. Probably do a Red Dragon match. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, and we'll go with Ishimori and Atsushi Aoki. Jesus. That was weird. As 16 minutes for this one, as we'll have Kyle O'Reilly get the win over Aoki. I believe these two have negative chemistry, as in Ishimori and Aoki. I could be wrong. That might have been Suzuki and Ishimori. I'm assuming that's what that was, since it did not stop. As far as it would have probably brought that up. So Abe. I'm trying to think what junior guy we could have. Or even Koei Sato, even. Or I've always said Koei Sato, though. As far as, yeah, Sasuke could use a win. Sasuke for Abe. This has got to be like the first time meeting. Alrighty. So, thinking as far as singles-wise, Koei Sato versus Takeo Mori. We might go with Takeshi Rikio, though. Yeah, just go with Takeshi Rikio. So Koei Sato can beat him. Not even going to be all open or all out, just a normal little 10-minute match. Boy, as yeah, we're really short on time. But yeah, we definitely won't run Budokan. Yeah, so we gotta probably 2:30 still probably good. No, we gotta add. Yeah, I guess we'll just add more time to this. And we'll add a couple more minutes to this, hopefully. That's right, Sujiro now can't work longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll bump this up to about 20. Bump it up one more here. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Just run the show. 40 for the opener. Abe, great Sasuke. Sasuke getting the win with Thunder Fire Powerbomb. 54 for Koei Sato and Takeshi Rikio. It's Koei Sato with a high angle German suplex over Takeshi Rikio. 71 for Red Dragon and Atsushi Aoki and Taiji Shimori. Fun little junior tag match here. Nice win, though, for Red Dragon, even though they're the wrong team to win. That probably should have been Ishimori and Aoki, thanks to Bobby Fish being really off his game. 62 for Walter and Sujiura. Walter getting the win. And Sakuraba beating Marmignon in the co-main. That breaks my fucking heart. Sakuraba getting with the cross armbar. 20 minutes on our main event. It's an 80. They don't click. Just Block A is the most cursed fucking thing I've ever seen. But yeah, we actually lost Pop. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean... Oh, boy, oh boy. Should at least maybe had Ishii be involved in one of the matches on this card. Didn't even think about that. Should have had Ishii and Kaisuke Ishii have a tag match. Fuck. Yeah, that fucking sucked. Sucks to see. Well, yeah, put over Kyle O'Reilly. Christ on the cross. Well, hopefully Block B's a little better here. It's on to the next night. Alrighty, night 6, day 6. As what a show this is going to be, though. Chris Hero, Shuji Ishikawa, Goto and Katsuki Nakajima, Kensuke and Go, Saya Sanada and Yuji Ino. Again, this Block B. Hell of a night. We need it. We need it more than anything. As, the Sapporo Ice Arena for this one. So, man, this is a tough one as far as what should be the main. Hero and Ishikawa does seem very enticing, as Hero's going to beat him. This is, as far as they've had a couple of singles matches in the past. Hero's beaten him every time. Usually it's been during the Global League. So a third straight win for Chris Hero. Probably Kensuke and goes the co-main. Kensuke is going to beat Go Shiozaki. So that's a huge win for Kensuke. Holy shit, that's a first time meeting, singles-wise, so that's huge. Then, yeah, probably Goto and Nakajima. Oh, they don't have any chemistry. Okay, so we'll have that be the first of the 4. But Goto's going to beat Katsuki Nakajima. They've traded wins back and forth, as far as in 2013. Oh, also, the GHC Emerald Openweight title matchup, Nakajima beat him. That was to kick off the first Navigation 2014. I'm assuming that's when he beat him during the Global League. But Sanada and Yuji Ino. Sanada's going to get the win. This is a fun little match, though. A much-needed bounce-back night for Block B here. So then we, let's get a tag match here. And trying to think. So we haven't used Speed Muscle in a while. This might be where we start, at least, yeah, do a Pac and Tanasaki. Not a bad call. As, we'll have Naoki Tanasaki beat Naruki Doi. Which I'm trying to remember who beat who during that Global Junior League. Okay, he was the opposite. Okay, so we'll get Naruki Doi to get that win back. That works for me. Nice. Alright. So then, the opener, which will go back to Hiro Nomura. Yeah, we'll throw Zack Sabre Jr. out there. He gets an extra minute. Zach's going to work with him a little bit. 5 minutes. Since we know at least... Yeah, we'll just kind of bump it up. There we go. Yeah, at least we know that it's bad chemistry, but it won't go terribly wrong, hopefully. Fingers crossed there. Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, Sapporo Ice Arena. Perfect. A 70 here for Zack Sabre Jr. Naoya Nomura. 86 for Zack Sabre Jr. Tremendous. He's been fantastic. 85 for the junior tag manager. Speed Muscle. 91-94. Pac with a 9. This is a hell of a show. That's what this is. As the Muscular Bomb for Naruki Doi over Naoki Tanasaki in 20 minutes. Speed Muscle, of course, tremendous team. An 80 here for Goto and Nakajima, even with the bad chemistry. But GTR for Goto, getting the win in 13 minutes over Katsuki Nakajima. An 88 here for Sanada and Yuji Ino. Sanada does get outperformed, but he gets his first... Yeah, I want to say it's his first win of the tournament. As he beats Yuji Ino there with the Moonsault Press. 91 for Kensuke and Go Shiozaki. Wrong guy wins here again for Kensuke Sasaki, but a good performance from Go Shiozaki with an 89. Some good stuff. A 91 all overall, and then a 97 for our main event here. It's Chris Hero beating Shuji Ishikawa with a death blow. What a match. What a show. The people in the Sapporo Ice Arena got a hell of a show. We put some money into Wrestle Universe again. We upgraded in the U.S., which it costs I think it's like 20 or 30 million to do that, which is pretty nuts. Hero gonna get the win. Or gonna get the win. Gonna get the praise. Yeah, we're gonna go Hero. We'll go. And, yeah, honestly, Zack Sabre Jr. Give him some love for what he did in the opener. Good stuff. On to day 7 and the second day for Block C. Alrighty, day 7. So, I mean, Blocks B and C, I mean, to go back-to-back like this, they have really, really good shows, really, on these, throughout this tournament, really, and I think it's going to be the backbone of this whole tournament. Just look at that, like Shibata and Keno, Marufuji and Kenta Miyahara, like, those are really good matches. Daisuke and Minoru Suzuki's interesting. Morishima probably beating the fuck out of old man Kenta Kobashi's interesting enough. Which our popularity, though, is getting better. Which is cool to see. We're almost in the 90s. Which I thought we were already at one point, but I think we went back down. So yeah, it looks like we've ran everywhere we can, so now it's back around the loop we go. I guess we're going to go back to Osaka Castle Hall, or we can go with... Nice, and alright, we'll probably go there. That probably makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I mean, Shibata Keno's probably the main. Shibata's going to beat him. Thought about it for a second, but this is a first-time meeting, though, singles-wise, yeah. Big opportunity for Keno, though. Then Kento Miyahara and Naomichi Marufuji. It's Miyahara gonna get the huge upset here of Naomichi Marufuji. He's never beaten him before. He finally beats him here. Give him a little bit more time. Hell of a co-main. And almost a hell of a night for Diamond Ring. Yeah, then Daisuke Sakamoto, Minoru Suzuki, which we're going to give a little bit more time than 18 minutes. We'll give him about 22. Daisuke Sakamoto going to get the win. And Morishima going to beat up on Kenta Kobashi a little bit. Get the win there. Should be a pretty good night, though, as a whole. As Nomura. Oh, no, never mind. Not Nomura. Fuminori Abe. There we go. It's Abe. Yeah, Cedric's not a bad call. Not a bad call at all. Cedric Alexander going to get the win. Good stuff there. Let's go with the Young Bucks against Dragon Kid and Great Sasuke. Wait a minute, where the hell is the Great Sasuke? So where did he get? He must actually... Hold on here. Oh no, he is out injured still. I could have swore he was ready to go. I must have been... 14 days. Yeah, the separated shoulder. I thought it was a lot less than that. Huh. That's alright. As, we'll go back to that same idea here. Is the Young Bucks... As, we'll go with... I'm trying to think what would be a good little team. Guess we'll go with Ogawa here. We'll go with Ogawa and Dragon Kid. As I guess this will be the Steelers show match, but the Bucks are going to get the win. As they'll beat Ogawa here. As Matt Jackson's going to get the win. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm sure Ogawa's going to love that. Here we go. 7 minutes longer. Guess we'll add a couple minutes there. We'll add a couple minutes here. We'll just have it be 28. Yeah, we'll make this 29. There we go. Hey, we did it. Day 7 here. It's a 61 for the opener. Cedric Alexander, lumbar check. In 10 minutes. A 64 for the Young Bucks against Dragon Kid and Yoshinari Ogawa. As, worst case scenario, I got Theodore now on my lap. I'm sure you can hear him purring away. As Magic's with the worst case scenario. I forget what that even is. I'm assuming that's a Generation Me gimmick. 70 for Morishima and Kenta Kobashi here as they made impact on Kobashi in 20 minutes. And a 75 for Daisuke Sakamoto carrying Minoru Suzuki as a bridging German suplex for Sakamoto. Then our main event, or co-main event rather, excuse me, as I jumped ahead of myself, as Kenta Miyahara getting the win the blackout over Naomichi Marufuji in 29-29. Nice little win there. And then our main event, in 87, Shibata beating Kenta with a PK kick in 27-52. This would be a phenomenal match, though. As, yeah, fun little match. Keisha Pop, 31 regions will gladly take that. Some love for Shibata, some love for Marufuji, and, yeah, some love for Morishima. Good stuff all around. Yeah, good stuff. On to day 8 we go for the second night for Block D. Alrighty, day 8. As, so we've got Claudio and Jun Akiyama, Kenta, Yuji Kobayashi, Kota Ibushi, Manabu Soya, and Shingo Takagi and Tetsuya Naito. That's probably the main. Co-main's probably Kenta, Yuji Kobayashi, but some good stuff, though. Some really good stuff. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it might be a return to Nippon Budokan here. I don't mind that. G0 World Openweight Champion. He's going to win, though. He's going to retain. Or, not retain. He's just going to beat Shingo Takagi, though. I think it's the first time we've done this in this series, though. So that's cool. But Naito going to get the win. Kenta and Yuji Kobayashi here. So Yuji Kobayashi with a huge upset over Kenta. That's huge. That's a big win. Kota Ibushi, Manabu Soya. Bushi's going to beat Manabu Soya. We're going to give that a little bit more time. About 20 minutes. Because I'm assuming this is Steal the Show. Yep. Claudio going to beat Jun Akiyama. He will struggle, but that's okay. Claudio's built for this. He's built to carry people. Nomura. Minoru Tanaka. One, I think that was, I was thinking these two had great chemistry, but I think it's, Abe that does. But either way, though. Fun little match. Then, tag match. Seems to be a pattern. Shockingly enough, as, trying to think what's the best way of going about this. I think Taniguchi's off to New Japan, though, relatively soon. So we might have, I'm not really sure who we could elevate, though, at the same time. You know, just because, we didn't book them on, that one Block A show, we'll book them here. So I'll have Ishii and Keisuke Ishii, as we'll have Keisuke beat Shohei Taniguchi. I can't wait for Tomohiro Ishii to hurt himself here. You know what's gonna happen. Yeah, we'll cut the time down while we're at it. Alright, day 8. So 63 for Minoru Tanaka and Neo Ogawa. Alright, Neo Ogawa, oh my god. Had the wrong Neo on the mind as Neo Nomura. Oh my goodness. Minoru special number 2 though for Minoru Tanaka, 940. 63 again for Ishii and Keisuke Ishii as they beat Shohei Taniguchi and Takeshi Kiyo. Keisuke Ishii getting the win there. The Neo kick in 941. 69 for Claudio and Jun Akiyama. Nice. Jun Akiyama almost died in this match. Ricola bomb for Claudio there. It's an 80 for Kota Ibushi and Manabu Soya. The Golden Star Press for Kota Ibushi over Manabu Soya. 86 for Kenta and Yuji Kobayashi, who definitely should not have won this match based off of performance ratings, but that's okay. Big upset, though, for Yuji Kobayashi over Kenta, using his size to his advantage. And 86 here for Tetsuya Naito and Shingo Takagi. Naito busting out the Stardust Press to get the win over Shingo Takagi just before the 30-minute mark in Nippon Budokan. But good little show, though. Fun little main and co-main. Creaster Pop in 37 regions. Can't beat that. That's Naito, Kenta, and Shingo. Hell yeah. Back around the loop we go to the Cursed Block A. Now, we'll take a look at the standings after 4 nights. So that will definitely be in the double digits by then as far as show numbers. But I feel like since we have 8 people per block, it makes sense to go 4, 6, and then, looking at it like day 7 and 8 as well. So yeah, on to the next night here. On to night 9 we go. Alright, Block A. As, okay, Wrestle Universe again. Backstage incidents as Claudio keeps on just being a fucking tremendous dude backstage as he had pulled a gray rib on the entire locker room and made everyone laugh. Way to go, Claudio. So yeah, Okada Tsujura. Sucks that in this mod, this is not going to go well, but definitely if this was, you take in the real world 2015 Tsujura versus 2015 Kazuchika Okada, you'd have a hell of a match. Sakuraba and Devitt, Ishii and Muhammad Yan, and then what would have been Omega and Walter, which Omega would have beat Walter in that match too. It would have been a hell of a couple of wins there for Kenny Omega. So as far as, I think we're back over here for this one. As far as we either, we'll take them more seats with this one. Yeah, but we're just gonna go with old tried and true. Oh, they don't have any chemistry, I guess. I'm assuming is why this is. Still got an 81 when we did it, so that's not going to be the main. Sakuraba and Devitt looks like it's going to be the main now. Devitt going to get the win in 28 minutes. Ishii, Muhammad Yan. Ishii going to beat him in 22 minutes. How unfortunate. So with Walter being out, we'll have him have a singles match. So it's crazy how popular he is now. Just again, we were really slow rolling him, but really, around October is when he started really clicking popularity-wise, and now that he's a part of this global league, he's hit a whole nother level. We'll have him beat Taniguchi here, I guess. Walter gonna get the win there. Oh. Decisive. Alrighty, as another singles match. Actually, we'd probably be back to the more. No, we're right the first time. There we go. As trying to think which. I mean, Kaisuke Ishii, he just seems to be the perfect guy for this to try to get him over back into our good graces as far as momentum wise. Yeah, we definitely are going to have to change the, as far as, the time for this. Can already tell. Let's go Rush and Harada. Actually, we'll go Sombra and Harada. I think that's a little bit better for the team there. Is that they got the unmasked picture now. Son of a bitch. We'll change that as, trying to think what junior guys they should be. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Dragon Kid and Urkidoya, to be honest. I know that's pretty nuts. But I don't hate it. 18 minutes. Let's have Sombra beat Dragon Kid. It's a big win. For some reason, I'm going to complain about it. Way to go, Dragon Kid. As, let's change Sombra's picture back. So I'm sure this will be, I don't know why I went with Sombra first. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. This back to a 2:30 show. And we should be good to go. We just got to add a couple of minutes to this Walter Shohei Taniguchi match. We'll also go all out here. Sick. Assuming it's, yeah. Assuming it's Omega not being on the card. 51 for Keisuke Ishii and Fuminori Abe there. Keisuke Ishii getting the win with a kneel kick. 75 for Dragon Kid and Ricky Doi against La Sombra and Daisuke Arata. So Sombra getting the win there in 1824. Gotta add his finishers, looks like. Svalter getting the win, the Gotcha Bomb. 1149 of Shohei Taniguchi. And 80 for Sakuraba and King Devitt as Devitt with the Bloody Sunday in 28-20. 90 performance there for Devitt. Hell yeah. God damn it, as Momotone and Tomorishi as the Lariat for Tomorishi in 21-34. Then our main event, even though they have great chemistry, I don't know why we had this be a 10-minute match if they had great chemistry, because we would have gave them a lot more time. So Okada with the red ink, and again, this fucking card in block is cursed. I don't know why we had that set for Steal the Show. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I trusted myself, and I should not have. God damn it, man. Mega's injury really fucking us over here. Really fucking us over. We're even going to put over Walter, too, just for the fuck of it. I can't believe that. Unbelievable. Block A, killing me. But on the Block B we go. We're now in the double digits at least. Thank Christ. Alrighty, day 10. So, bit of a change of plan here as far as... I don't know why I was so naive to think that, oh yeah, I'll be able to do this all in one video. That'd be a terrible idea. And I feel like we had a really great idea going with, as far as with, in the New Japan series, the G1, how we split that up into 3 days. I think we're going to do the same thing for this. It might not be 3, it might just be 2. But I think we're going to stop as far as this first part of this episode after day 16. As far as I think that's probably the perfect place to stop it at. You know, that way we'll be our first 4 days are in for each block. So basically we'll just have 6 more days left in this part of the video. So that's nice as far as that goes. But this is a hell of a show here. I mean, again, it's another Block B banger as Hiro and Kensuke Sasaki, Go Shiozaki Yuji Hino, Saya Sanada, Katsuki Nakajima, and then Shuji Ishikawa and Hiroki Goto. Believe that was an Emerald Openweight title match at one point. Kanemaru helped create a fun and relaxed atmosphere after fighting a discarded karaoke machine and starting an impromptu pre-show competition. This melodies of power ballads apparently stole the show. Gotta go Yoshiniba Kanemaru. As, yeah, this should be a hell of a night, though. Hiro and Kensuke, as Hiro's going to be Kensuke Sasaki. There in a big win. I think we're just going to go right down the line here. We'll go to Go and Yuji Hino next. Is Yuji Hino going to be Go Shiozaki? What an upset there. That might be a first-time meeting as far as singles-wise. It is. Huge win for Yuji Hino. Go Shiozaki, very unhappy about that. Don't blame him. We'll keep him strong. Sanada and Katsuhiko Nakajima, as Nakajima's going to be Saya Sanada. That's a huge win there. That's also a first-time meeting. There's a lot of first-time matchups here. And Shuji Ishikawa, Hiroki Goto, as Shuji Ishikawa will be beating Hiroki Goto here. And, goddamn, man, they have a lot of matches between the two. As far as, we gotta scroll way down here to see the Noah stuff. There we go. Global League matchup. So, Ishikawa beat him last year as an 86. So, they've had some KOD, DDT matches. Yeah, Jesus. Could have sworn they had a GHC Emerald Openweight title match. I guess not. Oh, well, Ishikawa. You know, let's give it a Hiroki Goto. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's change it up. Let's give it a Goto here. 25-minute match. Alrighty. Yeah, as, go back to Young Lion matchup. As, yeah, we're at, Nomura. So, Nomura, he'll take on, as far as the perfect guy, we'll just go ahead and include. Keisuke Ishii's kind of the go-to guy, it seems like, as of late. Because, yeah, we just did this on, day 4. That's fine by me. We're running back. And then the much-needed tag match. Yeah, we'll throw Ishimori and Natsushi Aoki, and then we'll do Super Crazy and Ricky Marvin. I've been meaning to change them as well, as far as having Ricky Marvin be a full-time fledged member as Los Perros de Mal de Apon, as Ricky Marvin. Gonna take the fall though to Taiji Shimori. Let's go ahead and do that here as get rid of Ricky Marvin. There he is. Make up to noon. Now it's all weird now that we've had a couple of people leave Brave, but I just want to make sure. Could have swore we added them, because we didn't. Now we did. There we go. Yeah, just remember. Perfect. Alright. As far as we'll have to pick the venue here. Yeah, I guess we're back around the Chubu. I'm just kind of curious as far as these other venues. As far as, is there just not like even an 8,000 seater or even a 5,000 seater? Because we'll run there. If it's, oh, there's a 5,000 one. I don't hate that. Just to run it, you know, just to get it out of the way. I don't know, this is a very good show, so maybe not do that one at least. Let's see. Oh, I thought that was a 9,000. Boy, oh boy. 3,000 again. There's a 5,000. Yeah, we're gonna make this a little easier. 7,000. Okay, the Sendai City Gymnasium. I don't hate that. Yeah, don't hate it. 7,000. We'll work with that. And we'll run the show here for day 10. It's Keisuke Ishii beating Iwanomori again here with a kneel kick, 10-22. 73 for Ishimori and Atsushi Aoki against Ricky Marvin, Super Crazy. Ishimori getting the win with the Hemocilio, as Ricky Marvin was really off his game. Almost outperformed Atsushi Aoki still, but got the crowd buzzing at least. It's a 90 for Shuji Ishikawa and Hiroki Goto. God damn. What a match. As, yeah, that was really, really good. It's Goto getting the win. 79 for Katsuki Nakajima. Saya Sanada. Yeah, it should have been before that previous match. But Nakajima gets the win with the bridging German suplex. An upset for Katsuki Nakajima there, getting the win over Sanada. 88 for Go Shiozaki and Yuji Hino, which Yuji Hino outperforms Go Shiozaki, getting the win with the bridging German suplex in 28-08. What a win for Yuji Hino in our main event. And 86, Chris Hero with the death blow over Kensuke Sasaki. And another good match, but I'm very surprised that Goto and Shuji Ishikawa was the best thing on the card. That's pretty wild. Not only that, but Hero and Kensuke are outperformed by the co-main as well, and Yuji Hino and Go Shiozaki. So I think we're going to give some love to Yuji Hino, Ishikawa, and then Hiroki Goto. Hell yeah, Block B, killing it. Again. What a banger. As, yeah, on to the next night here, as on to for Block C. We'll see how, as far as we're going into now day 11. Alrighty, at day 11. So we got, as far as a pretty good show here, you know, with Marufuji and Kobashi. So we got some kind of the throwback to yesteryear in that match, and also Kenta Kobashi, or also Minoru Suzuki and Takeshi Morishima, rather. But Daisuke Sakamoto and Katsuyori Shibata and Kento Miyahara, I mean, those are really good matches as far as for the present day Neville that we have. Not sure what's going to be the main, to be honest. That's tough, because both those matches, I think, deliver in a big way. I think we're going to go with Shibata and Kento Miyahara, though. I just feel like that's the better choice. As, yeah, I think we're going to go to, as far as that 5,000 to the Rudo Boat Race Place. Shibata and Kento Miyahara. Shibata gonna get the win there. We're gonna give that a little bit more time. We'll give it about 27 minutes there. Then Daisuke Sakamoto and Kano. Also gonna give it a little bit more time, as Daisuke Sakamoto's gonna beat Kano. First time meeting there. Hopefully that goes over well. Yeah, then Kobashi and Marufuji, which, have this said, is a steal the show match for 11 minutes. Very unfortunate. And then Suzuki and Takeshi Morishima, as Morishima's gonna get the win. And, but so, yeah, they faced off in DDT before, but not in Noah. So that's first time Noah meeting. Morishima gonna get the win there. Oh yeah, I'm assuming we kept the day. I'm kind of glad we kept it at 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm cool with that. Cool with that. To Abe we go. Yeah, probably Abe and Bobby Fish. Don't hate it. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's a fresh match at least. Bobby Fish gonna get the win. And then we can kind of do whatever we want here for this next match. We'll go with another tag, though. And so, we haven't had Laughter 7 out here in a while. As far as, well, Taguchi and Kushida. They will be beating. That's a good question, as far as who they will beat. I don't want to go with Suzuki-gun. Would love to do a Diamond Ring, but obviously we have everybody in Diamond Ring in a match. Trying to think here. Yeah, we might go with just Rush and Sombra here. Something simple like that. Maybe even the Young Bucks. Don't hate that. Helps elevate them, even though they're gonna lose. Just being involved in the match is sure everyone's gonna pick up Theodore purring into the microphone. It's alright, as Kushida gonna get the win over Matt Jackson. Oh, now he's trying to run all over the place. All over the keyboard and whatnot. There we go. Alright, so, yeah, we should be good to go. 45 of the opener. They don't collect. Great. Great start. Manhattan drop for Bobby Fish. 72, though, for the Young Bucks and Kushida and Ryusuke Taguchi. I mean, they almost outperformed Ryusuke Taguchi. Even Kushida, too, but he was just really off his game. Great stuff, though, for the Young Bucks. But they come up a little short here, as Kushida's going to get the one with the Kushida lock. 74 for Morishima and Minoru Suzuki. Backdrop driver for Takeshi Morishima, 1957. Steal the show match between Marufuji and Kendo Kobashi's 69 here is a Shirin Yu for Marufuji over Kendo Kobashi there in 11:21. So yeah, Marufuji looked good out there, and it got the crowd buzzing for our next matchups as Daisuke Sakamoto beating Keno with the moonsault in 24:44. So that got an 83. Got the crowd hotter as well for our main event, and it's a 93. Hell yeah, as Katsuri Shibata beating Kendo Miyahara, but the Octopus hold. Almost 20 points better than them, as, yeah, great stuff there from Shibata. We needed that. We needed a nice match, and a nice show there. Hell yeah. Not a bad little show. So, we'll probably just put over the top fellas here, Shibata, Marufuji, and Morishima. Seems to be, the safest way of going about that. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Probably should have put over Sakamoto too, but that's okay. As on to the next night we go. Alrighty, day 12. As man, Claudio and Shingo, Kenta and Kotobushi, Naito and Yuji Kobayashi. What a night this is! Jesus Christ! As man, that's going to be a tough one to pick as far as what's going to be the main or not. So Nick Jackson's brought for Russ's court, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. As the judge, Kazushi Sakuraba found him guilty and sentenced to buy drinks for him after the show. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Kenta and Kotobushi should be the main. Then probably Naito and Yuji Kobayashi is the co-main, and widely enough, Claudio and Shingo's not the main. But that's a crazy card. first of all. Guess we're gonna go to Chubu here, to the Nagoya Rainbow Hall. But yeah, this is, I mean, what a match. And Kenda's gonna get the win. Just before the 30-minute mark, Kotobushi Kenta, first time meeting in this series, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And then Yuji Kobayashi, Tetsuya Naito. Naito's gonna win here against Yuji Kobayashi. This is a return from the Global League 3 years ago, which Naito beat Yuji Kobayashi back then too. Claudio Castanoli versus Shingo Takagi. Shingo beating Claudio. That's a huge win. This is also... No, this is a rematch from last year's Global League, which got a 95. Man, do we put that above... I think we just ride it. We just let it ride. Then Jun Akiyama and Manabu Soya, which we're going to set to steal the show. 8-minute match. Even then, Jun Akiyama's still going to struggle with this one, but Manabu Soya going to get the win there. I mean, it's a hell of a night, though. Hell of a night of action. As Neo Nomura, not... Oh, no, yeah, he is. That was correct. As he will be losing to Takeo Mori. Sure. Seems to be a go-to there. Nice. Then we'll have a tag. As we'll have Koi Sato team with Sasuke. Oh, that's right, Sasuke's still out. Fuck. As Taniguchi, Keshibukio. We gotta find a heavyweight for Mr. Koi Sato to team with. Which I don't think there's... I guess we could use Taue. We'll just use Taue. Fuck it. Just because I just want to give Koi Sato a win here over Shohei Taniguchi. That's all I wanted. Actually, let's have him beat Takeshi Rikio. Let's help him out a little bit. Try to make a guy. So, yeah, we'll take it back down to a 2:30 show. And we're good to go for day 12. Let's run it. 28. Jesus Christ. Takeo Mori getting the win in 10:25. Horrendous way to start off that show. 51 for Koi Sato and Kira Taue against Takeshi Rikio and Shohei Taniguchi. Koi Sato could have honestly been a part of this Global League. Very strong possibility he could have made it. I mean, just he's been performing pretty well so far, but it helps us out at least on the undercard perspective, which I guess is something. Something to write home about. There's Manabu Soya beating Jun Akiyama there in 8 minutes. Jun Akiyama visibly tired during an 8-minute match. An 80 for Claudio Castagnoli and Shingo Takagi. Goddamn, Shingo, a 91. Claudio the 78, though. That's interesting. As Shingo, though, with the last falconry in 25 minutes. An 81 for Yuji Kobayashi and Tetsuya Naito. Felt like we just couldn't get the crowd rocking here, is the problem with this one. So that should have been a really good match. Naito getting one with Destino. Hopefully the main event delivers. It does not. It's an 82 here. It's Kenta with the Psycho knee. 28:55. Now that, my friends, is the importance of having a good match that does not stink up the joint when you start off your show. Because this should have been an 85 plus. This could have probably been an 85 plus, and this definitely should have been an 86, 87. That's what happens when you throw shitty ass openers out there. Just because you're just like, oh, we need something to fill up the show. Instead of actually taking the time to put together. Luckily, we were not crucified by it, but that could have been a lot worse. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. And, yeah, we'll put over Koi Sato, too, while we're talking about him. Hell yeah. So on to day 13 we go. Alrighty, hard to believe this is the final show for Block A here for this part of this episode. As, we got Okada and Volter and Devin and Tomarishi, so at least we're gonna have a really good night here for Block A, which desperately need. Another Wrestle Universe show, as, they keep on wanting us to run Budokan, and I'm going to fight that till I can't fight it no more. Yeah, we'll run this boat race place. So as far as probably the main, probably be Okada and Walter. I mean, that's what a match though. But Okada's gonna win, and that should be a lot of fun though. That's a really big test for Walter there. And then King Devitt, Tomohiro Ishii, co-main, which is a hell of a match. Ishii's gonna beat Devitt here. I believe this is another first time meeting. Oh no, Devitt beat him last year, so this is a return match with Ishii getting the win this time around. I got a 90 last time we ran it. And then Sakuraba is Sugiura, which, what a fun little tag match here. What a fun little match as far as, obviously, in present day timeline, they are a team, and one of the better teams as far as in Japanese pro wrestling. And in this universe, they just have not teamed up ever. As, yeah, it's a fun little match. Sakuraba's going to win, though, and we're setting this as Steel Show. I'm assuming Omega was going to beat Mignon there. Yep. So there is that. As, thinking a Brave 6-man as a Mignon. And then we'll use Ishimori and Aoki. Taking on the team of, I think we're going to go with LIG here. Might go with, it probably makes sense to go with, yeah, with Nozawa. We'll go Nozawa and Ricky Marvin this time. And then we'll throw Akio in there, just to throw him in there. Yeah, like, yeah, 17 minutes, I guess. About 17 minutes too long for this match, maybe, perhaps. But we'll definitely try to keep Rikio and Mignon out of the match until the finish happens. Christ on a cross. Alrighty. So, then the Young Lion matchup. So we are back around to Abe. Just want to make sure. Yep. Just want to make sure. Abe versus, yeah, we'll just use Super Crazy for this match. Super Crazy going to get the win. Oh, there we go. And then the last match to add, go with a tag, probably a junior tag. That just seems to make sense. Yeah, let's go Momo Decision tag. Yeah, we'll go Momo Decision tag and then Suzuki-gun. Harada's still injured, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll give him 20. Give him some time. So, yeah, we'll have Harada beat Kanemaru here. Not a bad show. Not a bad show, to be honest. We would have had to cut 9 minutes, but we'll just go ahead and bump that down to a 2:30 show. Bumping it down to a 2:30 show, and now we can run the show. Maybe not. I'm assuming it's the Omega thing. Okay, it is. Whew. We're running. As Fuminori Abe losing to Super Crazy to kick off the show. The trifecta for Super Crazy, 9:48. 74 for Brave, and taking on Los Perros de Maldeapon against, and Takeshi Rikio as, yeah, great win for Nozawa and company as far as, great win for Brave, rather. Jesus, as, great performance from Nozawa, but Ishimori, best guy in the match, so that's cool. Ricky Marvin did outperform just about everybody but Ishimori and Nozawa, but yeah, just Rikio with a 33 stinking up the joint as he loses the Kanuku Buster. So I got a 74-73 for the junior tag match of Suzuki-gun and Momo Decision tag. It's the Arata pistol for Daisuke Arata there in 20 minutes. As a 67 for Sakuraba and Sugiura. Got the crowd buzzing and all that good stuff. But Kimura, with the Kimura lock, rather, for Kazushi Sakuraba in 10:02. Easy for me to say. That could have been a little bit better, I'm sure, but we'll take it. Fortunate about Takeshi Sujora being so shit in this mod as Devitt. And Tomarishi having an 81 here, as Devitt does outperform him, even though he's a bit off his game. But he gets the one, does Tomarishi with the Brainbuster in 27:56. In our main event, is Okada. Beats Walter with the Rainmaker in 28 minutes. Hell of a match, though. Good stuff. Good stuff there. As some great wrestling there on 83. We'll take it. Not tremendous, but at least we're increasing our popularity. So that's the final night for Block A for this part of the episode. And on to the final night for Block B here once we get this speech all set up. There we go. Alright. Alrighty, day 14. As we'll take a look at the standings after every block has had their 4 nights in. But Chris Hero, Yuji Hino, it's a fun match. Go and Nakajima, obviously that's got some history there. Kensuke Sasaki and Shuji Ishikawa, then Hiroki Goto and Saya Sonato. Again, blocks B and C, as far as they are just tremendous, and you're really seeing it here with Block B. Just night in and night out has been fan-fucking-tastic. I think they should actually run a Budokan show. I think this should be a Budokan show here. It'd be close to a sellout, maybe, potentially there. Trying to think if maybe Osaka would be the better call. It might be the better call to run Osaka Castle Show Hall. Yeah, we'll probably do that, actually. Don't hate that. Don't hate it. Probably Hero and Eugenio's probably the main here. We'll give them a little bit more time, though, than just 23 minutes. So Chris Hero's going to get the win over Yuji Hino. I really want to have Ketsuya Nakajima and Go be the co-main, but I just can't do it. I think Kensuke and Shuji Ishikawa is going to be the better match. Shuji Ishikawa is going to beat Kensuke Sasaki, so that's a huge win for him. Kensuke Sasaki's beaten him twice in, I remember that's we had to do it. Technically, it should just be one time, but we had to redo it. So, a match that's about 4 years in the making, as far as for the return. Ford and Ishikawa are going to get the win there. Nakajima and Go, going to be a 30-minute time limit draw. I believe both men have won against each other. As far as singles matches, maybe just the Go. Yeah, maybe just Go. Yeah, this just Go over Nakajima. They're going 30. Go's a little unhappy about that. I can understand. And Goto and Sonata. As Sonata's going to beat Hiroki Goto. It's a nice win for Sonata here, which we should probably give them a little bit more time to. Give them about 22 minutes there. Yeah, a nice little night here. Singles match. So yeah, we're back to Nomura. Yeah, we'll just go Sato and Nomura. Seems reasonable. First time meeting. Sato gonna get the win. Even let him go all out. We're slowly running out of junior tags to do. So I completely forgot Naoki Tanasaki was leaving us going into this episode. So he's not here anymore. Pac will have to team with somebody else now. As far as we'll try Minoru Tanaka. Not a bad call. As we'll have Yoshino beat Minoru Tanaka. I forgot we need to have this be a Steal the Show match. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, 14. Perfect. Alright. Let's run the show. Oh, as Nomura sprains his ankle. Tough break. Sato with a high angle German suplex, though, in 10:03. Sato looking excellent out there. The 78 for the junior tag match here is Naruki Doi Masato Yoshino beating Minoru Tanaka, and Pac. As Minoru Tanaka was the weak link. He's really off his game. But everybody in this match did really well but him. So that's just unfortunate there. It's an 80 for Goto and Saya Sonata, which they don't click. That sucks, but Dragon Sleepers with the body scissors. This is the end as Saya Sanada getting the win. Slight upset there for Roki Goto. In 22 minutes, 83 for Go Shizaki and Katsuki Nakajima. As we're going 30. Each guy gets 1 point. But not on a banger, those two. An 87 for Kensuke Sasaki and Shuji Ishikawa. Shuji Ishikawa with the Splash Mountain over Kensuke. He does outperform him. So right guy wins. Shuji Ishikawa being the fucking man. You love to see it. And a 95 for Chris Hero and Yuji Hino. It's a death blow for Chris Hero. Getting the win at 27-48. Hell of a match. Hell of a show. So let's give some love out to Hero again. To Shuji Ishikawa. And, yeah, probably to go here. Since he so graciously I was talked into going 30 minutes. Having the draw. Hell yeah. As, we just have 2 more shows left as far as this part of the episode. Just have the final shows for the first part here for Block C and D now. Then we'll take a look at the standings and we'll send it off here. Alrighty, Block C's last show of this part as day 15 here. Got the rest of the universe. Poor Theodore, he's trying to fight off a nap. He is wound up today, I tell you. As Daisuke Sakamoto, Kendo Miyahara, that's probably the main. Actually, no, probably more Shima and Marufuji, but that's a hell of a co-main, though. And then we have Suzuki and Keno and Shibata and Kobashi, which is fun. Anytime we get to do that. So yeah, we were talking about running Osaka Castle Hall, which oh no, we end up going with that instead of Budokan. Yeah, I guess we'll run Budokan here as yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh no, we could run the Sapporo Ice Arena. Don't hate that. Don't hate it. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, Morishima and Marufuji. Hell of a match here. Morishima gonna get the win just before the 30-minute mark. They've had some bangers in their days as far as the Emerald Openweight title matchup. They had the DQ at the Global League as far as day 7, and I believe that was the finals to go in. That's got to be wrong if they had a match. Maybe there was a tiebreaker, I think is what it was. That's what it was. They had to have a tiebreaker match. Yep, and Morishima won that match, and Marufuji beat him the following year. Marufuji beat him for to retain the GC Emerald Openweight title. And that's the last time they faced off against each other was 2 years ago, back at the anniversary show. So Morishima getting that win, well deserved. And Kendo Miyahara gonna beat Daisuke Sakamoto. What a win for that young man. Daisuke Sakamoto's beaten him twice already, as far as the first Global League we did, and then the previous Global League we just did. But that's a huge upset for Kento Miyahara, which Daisuke Sakamoto's not even going to complain about. So, what a guy. Shibata and Kenta Kobashi here, so they're going to give him 20. We're going to give him 20 here. I think that's the right decision, as far as letting them have a hell of a match, and then Shibata's going to win there. And then Minoru Suzuki, Keno's going to beat Suzuki. Another well-deserved win. And let's go with Cedric Alexander, Alex Payne versus the Young Bucks. So I have the Young Bucks get the win here. So we'll have Nick beat Alex Payne. Good stuff. Yeah, Alex Payne, a little upset by that. That's fine. In the Fuminori Abe match. As far as... No, I won't do Pac. Oh my goodness. What a little baby. Jeez Louise. It's like having a child. Zack Sabre Jr. gonna get the win here over Fuminori Abe. I want to say we already did this match during the Global League. Nope, first time meeting. There we go. So yeah, hell of a night though. Let's run it. So 65 for Zack Sabre Jr. for Menard. I mean, they don't click, though. It's a Sabre driver. Zack Sabre Jr. getting the win there in 10:30. 73 for the Young Bucks. And Alex Payne and Cedric Alexander. Nick Jackson really off his game, so that sucks that he gets to pin Alex Payne after doing that. But I got the crowd buzzing, though. So fair play. 73, that's not bad at all. 77 here for Keno and Suzuki. It's the right high kick for Keno in 20 minutes. Hell of a win for Keno. And an 82 for Shibata and Kenta Kobashi, just dragging Kenta Kobashi to this finish. Katsura Shibata here is a PK kick in 20 minutes. 78 for Daisuke Sakamoto and Kenta Miyahara. Probably the wrong upset here, but I respect it, though, in the sense that we're trying to make a guy, and Kenta Miyahara getting a huge win over Daisuke Sakamoto. Then an 86 for our main event is Morishima with the Amaze Impact in 29:07 over Naomichi Marufuji. Marufuji does outperform him, but I think it could have went either way, though, honestly. And an 85, we'll take it. Our final show here, coming up of this part of the episode. And now, Theodore wants to run around everywhere on the desk. Let's put him back down. There we go. As, yeah, we'll probably go with, honestly, Daisuke Sakamoto for putting him over like that. That was pretty awesome of him. Hell yeah. As, to the final show we go, on this part of the episode here. So far, as far as having the 4 blocks compared to the 2 blocks, the 2 block shows were crazy in the sense of there's a lot of just, you're talking about having some just incredible matches night in and night out. I think in this format, spreading it out like this, it's helped as far as injuries, besides Kenny Omega's freak injury at the beginning of the tour. I think it's also helped in the sense of it's gave a lot of fresh matchups, first of all, and also it's I think it's also helped improve guys as far as being able to deliver night in and night out, hopefully, and help them improve. But there's also been some stacked blocks, like Block B is super stacked, and same thing for even Block C, you know, what we just saw. They're pretty stacked bunch. As yeah, we'll just go on to the next night here, since we're already already here. We didn't even exhale the recording. So we have Claudio and Yuji Kobayashi, Kenta and Naito, which is probably going to be the main, Ibushi and Jun Akiyama, then Manabu Soya and Shingo Takagi in an LIJ matchup. So for this show, I think we finally found our Budokan show. Finally found it. Kenta and Naito here. This is a hell of a match, though. It's going to be a 30-minute time limit draw. So it's going to be 1 point each. Both guys. Is Naito a little unhappy about that. And Claudio and Yuji Kobayashi. Is Claudio going to get the win over Yuji Kobayashi there? Kota Ibushi and Jun Akiyama. No, that's probably going to be the first match or the weekend. But Ibushi's going to get the win, though, nonetheless. And then Manabu Soya and Shingo Takagi. Is Shingo going to beat Manabu Soya? Going to give them a little bit more time. 23 minutes there. As hopefully we'll have, I don't think we'll have enough as far as to make it a, we'll probably have to bump it down, but that's okay. As, so I think we're back around to Nomura here, which he is hurt. So he would not be able to perform. Just great. As, looks like it's going to Pedro Aguayo Jr., looks like it here. It's Pedro Aguayo Jr. Yeah, we'll probably just go with Minoru Tanaka here. As far as Minoru Tanaka getting a win. Yeah, give him 16. Not a bad little match. Not terrible. And then for the Steal the Show match, trying to think as far as guys, we've been using kind of the same guys. Sombra's getting over though, so that's great to see. Roosh not so much, but he's getting over. That's fantastic. Dragon Kid. Let's go with Dragon Kid and Urki Doi. Yeah, we'll go with Kid and Doi. Instead of Roosh, we'll go with Harada. I think we did this before. Yeah, we did this day 9. We'll do it again here. This time, though, we'll have Doi get a win. He's going to beat Sombra. Steal the show match. Good stuff. So, yeah, 3 minutes. We can bump this up 3 minutes, yeah. Alrighty. Day 16. Final show of this part. The 64 for Minoru Tanaka and Perro Aguayo Jr. Minoru Special number 2. For not a bad little opener. Not bad. 77 for Dragon Kid and Naruki Doi against La Sombra and Daisuke Harada. So Sombra was really off his game. Or he just seemed off his game, so he's slightly off his game. As he would have been in the 60s, so that's some good stuff. Muscular bomb for Naruki Doi there in 12 minutes. 75 for Ibushi over Jun Akiyama. Jesus Christ, got Ibushi with a 90. With a Golden Star Bomb. Sick. 82 for Manabu Soya and Shingo Takagi. Is Shingo with the last falconry. Lack of psychology there, but still a pretty good match. Got the crowd hotter too somehow. Oh, 79. Not sure what happened there. Just lack of selling. God damn it. It's Claudio with a Ricola Bomb. Yuji Kobayashi in 28 minutes. And our main event, fingers fucking crossed, 84. God damn it. Lack of selling again for the time limit draw. Both guys go the distance. Can't beat each other. Need more than 30 to decide this one. As Naito and Kenta, 94 and 90, though, respectively. Great stuff. Just sucks that we did not get an 85 plus rating there. But that's okay. That is alright. So we'll probably go with Kenta, Naito, and Kota Ibushi. So now we'll look at the standings. At the end of the first part, each block's had their 4 matches. As we'll probably, we'll probably try to shoot to have each of the final block matches in the semifinals and the finals. So that will be, as far as, be about 18 shows. That's not bad. Compared to what we were going to do is putting all this into one part. That would have been nuts. But I think this is the right decision for sure. Taking a look at the standings here. So Block A standings are a little fucked up thanks to Kenny Omega forfeiting the tournament. So Okada with 10 points. Hasn't lost yet. Tomoichi, he's got 8 points. And since he's already faced Omega, of course he had the one match that he did get to face Omega in. He doesn't have to forfeit any extra matches or anything. Which is nice for him. Lucky bastard. As everybody else should at least have 5. I'm seeing 4 and 4 though for some reason. So something probably got fucked up. what I'm looking at here. But I guess that is what. Well, actually no, because then they only had the one match. That's right. So it'll all catch up though eventually. But Walter and Sakuraba with 6, Devitt with 4 at this point, which is interesting that he's lost more than he's won. Just unfortunate for him. And then Mohamed Yon and Takashi Sujora with 2 points each. Tough break for those two. And Block B, pretty close. Hero with 6. And then we have a 4-way or a 5-way tie for second with Goto, Kensuke, Sanada, Shuji Ishikawa, and Yuji Ina all with 4. Then Go and Nakajima with 3. That's an incredibly tight block. I mean, that's going to be insane as far as to see how that finishes out. Any one of those guys could win that block. Block C, Shibata leading the block. Him and Morishima with 4 straight wins for each guy. And then Daisuke Sakamoto and Kento Miyahara with 4 points. And Marufuji with 4 points as well. Keno and Minoru Suzuki with 2 points. And then Kento Kobashi with 0 points so far. Tough break for him. Then for Block D, we have Tetsuya Naito leading the block after the draw with 7. Claudio with 6. Kenta with 5, Kota Ibushi, Shingo Takagi, and Yuji Kobayashi with 4, Manabu Soya with 2, and then Jun Akiyama with 0, which he still has, as far as he's got 3 matches left. So actually, yeah, there's 3 matches, or 3 shows left for each block, so it actually will not be, I don't know why I thought it was going to be 4 and 4, but obviously that would not make sense, as, so, that'll at least, cut that down a little bit. So it should even out as far as that goes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. As far as the amount of shows, roughly the same amount of shows. Because that should be 12, and then it should be about 14 and 16. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. As thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for the next part of this episode, and the final part of this episode. Take care, everyone.